Maps Chat recap for October 10th. Last night's topic, we were talking about generating seller leads online. Let's go to our Maps coach, Chris. Chris, give us 30 seconds. Recap last night's conversation. Go.
It originally started with how do we attract sellers. You used the term lurkers out there, which is good. We can pair that up with stalking we've talked about the past couple of weeks. Sellers are online, they're lurking, they're looking for neighborhood experts. And they want to know folks who know the sales numbers, know the buyers that are out there, and basically have an inside line on where these folks are coming from so they can sell their property for the most amount of money in the least amount of time. Lurkers. They want people who are doing the job. Nobody wants to hire a Hasselbeck. Everybody wants Tom Brady.
Oh, Chris, making some enemies with some comments like that. Let's jump over to Liz. Liz, 30 seconds or less, recap last night. Go.
Big thing we learned last night through the conversation was most people out there don't know where to get their seller leads from. We know statistically 80 to 85% of our leads are buyer leads, only 15% are sellers. But we also know more people than that are move-up home buyers. So where are the sellers and how do we really pluck them out? That was a key topic for the 60 minutes out there. How do we find the sellers?
All right. So, Chris, let me take this back to you and ask you, how do we find those sellers online?
You know what we don't use? We do not use Postlets on Craigslist. Tell you what, Liz Langer was hating on Postlets like she was hitting that thing like it was a piñata at her birthday party. Don't do it. Dirty ads work out there. People want to see that you're human. They don't want the pretty picture. They want the information. And that was just all over. That was at least 45 minutes of the chat right there.
All right. Liz, you got any feelings about Postlets then that you weren't sharing with everybody?
You know, Postlets and I had a brief rendezvous, and we decided to see other marketing tools, and we no longer speak. They simply don't work. They're pretty, but there's no functionality in there. Don't do it.
It's all about the headlines capture the attention. Is that what you're telling us?
Exactly.
All right. Chris, let's go to you for the tweet of the night. Who was it? What'd they say?
Dad, I'm going to go ahead and practice a little self-tweetization. It's like flagellation, but I put tweet in there to be young and hip. Neighborhood expert means not just knowing sales price. It means knowing buyers, terms, offers, and the inside grub bub. And that guy was me. I love me.
Loving yourself a little bit with the tweet of the night. All right, Liz, got any self-love?
Yeah, actually, I did pick MapsCoaching for the tweet of the night. And it says, anyone out there analyzing your buyer leads for seller traits? Most will look for homes before they list. The reason for that is people want to know there's something better out there before they put their house on the market if they're moving locally. So look for those traits, buyer leads, so most of them are hiding.
Liz, that's a lot more than 140 characters. Come on now, we know that wasn't
I cannot be confined to 140 characters.
Well, learn to work on it.
Snowflake.
It's the world of Twitter. Hey, it's interesting. Tonight, both of our coaches gave themselves a little love for that tweet of the night. No tweet from Chris Smith. We were missing some of our favorites. We did have a great group of new people who were joining us on the chat. Whatever it is, join us for Maps Chat. Next week, one of our coaches might get Monday Night Football, so we might be short a coach. Come find out who's missing from it. And remember that Bold Tech is coming around the country starting soon. We're looking for people to be tweeting about Bold Tech to see which regions get it first. With that being said, that's a wrap here. Maps coaches, we're out.